I'm not going to lie, after taking an extended break, gearing my brain back up creatively has been a tad painful. Today is the day, I would tell myself. I'm going to get on and write my show. Ooh, hang on, an email to answer. Time for a cuppa. Haven't scrolled TikTok for at least 25 minutes. A client needs me? Oh, okay. Let's just move this writing shizzle down the list for now. Sound familiar? Hello and welcome to the Everyday Storyteller. I am your host, Hilary Solzman, and by the very nature of the fact that I'm talking in your ear right now, I can happily confirm I am now officially over my writer's block. So what do you do when your creative juices run dry and you're staring down a very blank, very empty sheet of paper? Here's a few ideas to help. First up, why not keep a repository of thoughts, a notebook, a Trello board carved into a rock, whatever works for you, and just add things as and when they come to you. Something funny happens in your day, write it down. Client gives you a piece of wisdom, make a note of it. You feel a certain way about something you see, scribble it down. Even if you're not quite sure what purpose these thoughts serve, or you can't see how they would make a story or piece of content, just jot them down continually anyway. So when you're having a slow creative day, you at the very least have a lovely list of prompts to get you started. Next up, get your audience to help you out. Maybe use a poll on Instagram to find out what your followers would like to hear you talk about. You could run a MailChimp survey for your newsletter subscribers. Or, heaven forbid, ask your customers directly. Not only is it a great way to generate ideas, it's also great for building relationships. Who doesn't like to be asked their opinion? Maybe you could come back to your brand story. If you've been listening for a while, you'll have heard me talk about how your brand story is the foundations of every story you tell. That said, you can't talk about it every day. Talking about your purpose, vision, mission and values would get pretty boring. But if you haven't mentioned it for a while and are in need of story-led content ideas, why not revisit it and share elements of your story with your audience? Don't forget to tell them why it should matter to them. For example, why your values help them get the very best experience working with you. What stories can you tell about people you've worked with recently? Can you turn a product testimonial into a short story, adding your own unique insights? What about sharing an experience of how you've helped someone? Or even a story about how you met? Did they stalk you on Instagram? Did you meet in person? Were you referred? Did they have an interesting reason for needing what you make or sell? And finally, just because you've already told a story once doesn't mean you can't tell it again. Take a look back at old content. What stories can you repurpose? Maybe turn a blog into several Instagram posts. Take your About Me content from your website and turn it into a reel for new followers. And if all else fails and your mind is just not going to play ball, cut yourself a break. Go and do something else. Get a change of scenery. Pick up your laptop or notebook and head out of the office. Coffee shops work a treat for me. Plus there's always the benefit of added cake. Until next time. Bye.